everyone. Welcome to another episode of Wonderful Garbage. I'm Angela.
I'm Julia. We're talking about the part 1 Summer House reunion. It was crazy. How many times have you watched it?
4. I watched it again last night after I left your apartment because I wanted to get a couple more quotes.
My
And so
God.
I kind of listened a little bit and then fast forward and then listen.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4 times. How about you?
Only twice
Okay.
in full, but clips and internet and all of that. And I could definitely watch it again for sure. I've been really thinking about starting over, like season 1.
Yeah, there's a lot of people online that are like, I'm
Yeah.
looking at these clips. I have never watched this show. Like, what should I do? It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, go watch it. Like, you need to know the history of Kyle and Amanda and how Lindsay and Carl have played into the relationship to understand
Absolutely.
the group dynamics of it all.
Yeah. Also, okay, this is what I wanna do. We should do it, and we should talk about it, because I'll see people who are like, I just watched Summer House for the first time because of the scandal," just like everyone was doing with Sandoval, or Scandoval. But people are like, "But did you watch Winter House?" So we need to
Oh.
watch, Summer House and then Winter House as they go, because that does have a lot of content there too, you know?
Yeah, like the history with Lindsay and CIARA, and then being able to see Lindsay and CIARA or Lindsay be there for CIARA in this reunion and this time, seeing their friendship grow and yeah, we should
Just
do it.
more Kyle and Amanda.
It is crazy. I mean it's like 90% of my feed. Like most of my feed is Summer House and the other part of my feed is Kiki Palmer and Sean Evans being flirty on her podcast. They love each other and it's amazing. Okay, so we know Sierra had that DSW event yesterday and a lot of the cast was there. It looked super duper cute. There were some people from In the City there too, but we got some 411. We got some goss.
We got a little insider trading as it was going down. I get a text from one of my friends who was like, "Oh my God, my friend is coordinating Sierra's DSW party." And she's texting me from there, and all the cast is showing up, of course, minus Amanda and West, because we know that they fled the country for the reunion dropping, which is wild. Literally fled the country.
It's crazy that we're getting pictures of them in Rome. Bravo is international. There
Yeah.
are people, boots on the ground journalism watching them in Rome. It's insane.
Yes, I know. I saw one, it was she's wearing jorts, and, the comments are like, "Jorts in Italy is insane." And then they're, at, a bar that looks like a beer bar, and they're like, "To go all the way there and just be drinking beer is wild." And yeah, every picture we see of them is they're on their phone. But I saw one thing saying that there was, a lot of PDA, they were kissing, constantly, but anyway, who cares about them? So the event, so she was saying it definitely seemed like something was going down, that cast members were getting up, walking away from the table, maybe going to the bathroom and talking. There was one moment she was trying to maybe hear in, but didn't hear anything. So we don't know what it was. We do know KJ showed up late or didn't RSVP. Well, both. He didn't RSVP and he showed up late, but they squeezed him in to the table next to Dara, and that's it. And then we wake up this morning and there's people start talking that Dara and KJ broke up because they unfollowed each other, and then he deleted pictures from
I
his.
looked at his Instagram earlier this morning and I saw a couple pictures still with her. And then same thing, I went to hers and I saw a couple lower in the feed. It's wild. And I don't want to speculate too much because I know KJ's he's been open about his mental health and everything. So a lot of people online are like, let's just stop posting about them because who knows what's going on? Because yeah, they were literally together yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah. So I will say, and I couldn't find it. I'm going to try to find it and we could come back to it. But Dara posted something last night and was like, "I am white. I am also this,
Yes,
this."
yeah. Oh,
And
she deactivated her Threads account.
okay, that's why I couldn't find her.
Mhm.
Damn it. Damn, I wonder if someone got a screenshot of that. I'm sure that they did.
But yeah, she was like, "I support everyone, like, this is my background, this is my culture, but I am a supporter of XYZ."
Yeah, which I found interesting, very interesting last night when I saw it. And then this morning, now this is happening. So
Mhm.
it's even more interesting. 2 hours ago, he posted cool, calm, and collective. So I'm very happy to see like positive words from him.
Yeah.
I'm sure everyone is. Okay, I found it. So Dara said, to clarify, I am white, lol. I'm also Jewish, pro Palestine, anti Trump, and I absolutely do not slash cannot understand the experience of a person of color. Racism is absolutely everywhere. And as a white woman dating a black man, loving my friends of color, comma, loving my friends of, I want to make that very clear. I do not have to endure this same malignant bigotry, and I do not deserve any credit for doing so.
Huh.
Isn't that interesting?
That is interesting. 'Cause, like, yeah, what happened at this event? It's just so sus that the cast members were, like, getting up from the table, going and talking in private. Were they filming?
I think so.
Yeah, so, like, even that, it's not they're not going to have, like, side conversations to be filmed, like, they are
Right.
going to gossip about something. But just either way, I hope they are both happy and it's the best situation for the both of them. Like, yes, we love reality TV couples and like we see them on TV, but we only see like a glimpse of their life. And the show was filmed last summer. It's almost been a year.
Yeah. And they did move really fast. And like their posts, he's like future baby mama. And like she just posted recently forever wedding date. And I
Yeah,
was like, wow, this is really a lot really fast. But like love is love, whatever.
exactly.
But I just really hate to see that whatever's going down is going down now. So
Okay, let's talk about something positive
Oh,
before we get into the nitty gritty of the reunion.
what do we have that's positive?
Mia posted that she's freezing her eggs.
Yes.
She
That's
said she's like on day one of her egg freezing journey and she has a Vaseline brand deal. So last night,
I
so
don't
Julie and I watched the reunion Tuesday night through our fun technology of FaceTime and then screen sharing YouTube TV. And then I went over to her apartment last night and we rewatched again the version on Peacock. And Julia was like, "Oh my goodness, Mia's legs are stunning. Like, what is on her?" And I was like, "Let's tag Mia on threads and ask." And she said it was Vaseline. And then today she posted her video with her partnership. So, girlie is getting that bag.
Her legs looked absolutely insane. Like, it wasn't just that her, like, shins were shiny, her literal thigh, she looked like a Barbie leg. Like, it looked fake. I was like, what is going on?
Yeah, and just that Vaseline, like, glow lotion. We need to try it out.
Absolutely.
Okay, you wanna get into the reunion?
Yes, but I also saw, have you heard of the Trader Joe's gummies note? And I found that very interesting because I saw that and I forgot about that. And then I went and bought Trader Joe's gummies.
No!
The strawberry ones? Are these the ones?
It looks like the sweet and sour.
Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's that's what I thought, it was the gummy worms. I don't do sour. So I got the strawberry. They're pretty good.
Oh, yum.
I have had some kind of different poo today.
So apparently they have these gummy worms at Trader Joe's. They have been popping off and people are buying them left and right. And then they're shitting themselves because it has so much fiber content in the serving.
Oh, the thought.
And it says one serving size is 8 gummies and it's 14 grams of fiber in that serving size. But like you're probably, you're going to be like snacking on them. So a lot of customers have been complaining that they are going to the
Gotcha.
bathroom.
Okay, well, there's no fiber in the strawberry ones, so
Okay, so they're safe.
good. And I accidentally left it on my coffee table today, so I got home and Bozzy enjoyed some,
No.
and I was like, "Oh, shit, I hope these aren't the shitting ones."
That would have been horrible. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad, yeah, you didn't buy the laxative gummies and, that yeah, that would have sucked to come home to Bazzi just, like, a mess all over the
They
place.
would have, yeah. I like
Okay, reunion time. I'm in my Carl's a Mess sweater again. I I wish the reunion was just about those lying hoes. Like, I don't care about anything else really that happened. Like, I just want them I want just 3 hours of just going in on them, but that's probably a lot.
probably, but I think the majority of it will be that.
Yeah, like, they had to get some stuff out of the way in the first one. They touched on it a little bit. What did you think about the reunion? Did you like it?
I mean, it was so good. I
Yeah.
think the opening was just like my jaw was dropped the whole time. I was sitting here like I was watching a horror story movie. And I mean, that's what everyone is like the whole new trend, like a horror movie, but it's just this.
The opening was amazing. I'm so happy that, like, Kyle had Lindsay there to read the statement and then everyone calling and just it transitioned, like, so good. Like, it was perfect.
It was
Perfect timing.
cinema. Like, literally can't write that shit, and, I mean, that was reality. Like, just her the timing of her being in there to do her confessionals, and Kyle was there, and the timing of it being dropped, and yes, that he could have her, and he's like, "I haven't read it yet. Will you read it for me?" And then everyone calling just bam, 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 bam. I was like, "What is going on?" It was so good.
I wonder what, like, the camera crew was thinking because 'cause
Yeah,
they're like, "Okay, we just came here to, like, shoot some confessionals
yeah.
today," and they're probably in the back, like,
Producers losing their minds.
everyone's texting, like, everyone's on a text chain. You know, there were so many text chains of Bravo employees going on that day.
Dude, crazy.
Also, it's crazy, like, this is Bailey, KJ, Levi, even though she was only there for a second, and Ben's first reunion. Like, you're already nervous, right, doing a reunion, but then to have it be this reunion, that's your first one?
Yeah. I'd probably prefer it take any heat off me, if there were to be any.
Well, maybe Ben thought he wasn't gonna get roasted, but our girl Bailey, I am so proud of her. I am shocked. I am surprised. I think she is a great addition even more now because
Went in, and I
he was
loved
not afraid to call Ben out on his
it.
behavior. And we've talked about him the
Yeah,
past couple weeks. We don't like him. We get weird vibes from him. There's just something about him that irks us.
yeah. I mean, it's exactly how she called it, the way that he speaks to women.
And I loved Bailey, like, I don't care if you wanted to sleep with Amanda. I made a joke because y'all were joking about it. I thought it was okay. Like, you didn't need to pop off on me like that. She's like, I don't care. Do whatever you want. But honestly, I think you've been dating Sabrina the entire time and y'all never broke up. And the camera pans to Andy, and Andy's like agreeing. He's like, okay. I'm like, I want to know what he's thinking. Like, if he knows that Ben really like wasn't single. And I don't know, that bothers me that he like came in lying if they were still together.
Yeah, and what's the point in lying? I mean, I'm sure he did it because he thought he would have better chances of getting on the show,
Mhm.
single person, but yeah, how ick.
And Sabrina seems to want to be on the show so badly that she's like, you go do you.
That
Get us on that show.
she allowed it, yeah.
You know? I
Yeah,
love when Bailey so Andy asked Bailey, like, "You got turned on when Carl got angry and wanted to fight, but when Ben gets angry, like, you didn't like that." And she's like, or why weren't you attracted to Ben if you were attracted to Carl doing that?" And she was like, "Because he was defending a woman. He wasn't yelling at a woman. He was defending a woman, you jackass." I was like, Bailey, this is amazing. And then she calls him a really big piece of shit, and
yeah.
it was great.
It was so good.
Also, justice for Levi. I like her. We can all see her. She's not just Bailey's imaginary friend. I think she deserved more. And for Andy just to have her out and ask her, like, did you enjoy the summer? What was your favorite part? And then,
Hard to pipe in on things. She
yeah.
was really, like, nodding and, like, proud of Bailey for reading Ben.
Hmm.
I don't know, maybe more will come with her, but, like, she doesn't really have much to say, so
I know. I just hope she gets a chance again because I feel like her and Bailey are such good friends. I want to see those two true besties like pop off on Summer House. I want them to have fun. Like we're entering a new generation,
yeah, well, we'll
you
see
know?
what this next summer brings. I think we'll definitely see more of, like, her and their friendship next summer. This summer was just so overshadowed by Kyle, Amanda, Sierra West.
Yeah, there was really wasn't like room for anything else.
No.
And we learned that nothing is going on with Carl and Bailey. She's
Yeah.
like, we have a 10-year age gap. He's old. He like wants to be married and have kids. I'm not there yet. And also he's still in love with Lindsay.
In love. I said last night, I said by 2027 they'll be together. I still stand by that, but I think fall. I think fall.
We're putting that on our 2027 bingo
Oh, what
card.
did he just I just sent you something today. There was a quote of him saying, like, he likes the flirtation.
Ooh, I
Yeah,
didn't see that.
where did I send it? There's a quote from him. "The thing that makes me happiest for sure is just seeing the bond and the light flirtation and friendliness that Lindsay and I have."
I
Yep.
love it. Amazing. He also said last night, he was like, it's like good to be friends before you date someone. So, like, Bailey and I are just friends. And Amanda wakes up out of her haze, leans over and goes, that's crazy. No, no, good relationships normally are built on like a friendship or
Uh,
you
I
grow
she
a.
was taking that as the read that it was.
What do you mean?
I think she actually picked up on him throwing shade, and she was like, "That's crazy that you would say that." I mean, that's how I took it, that
Oh,
she was like, "That's crazy to be friends before," because she clearly knows, because that's what happened with
yeah.
Wes. I think she was like, "I can't believe you just called me out like that."
Ooh, some Carl shade?
Yeah, that was shade.
I like it. I was just like, "Oh, he's so nice."
Oh, no, that was shade. Yeah.
Dang, good job, Carl. Also,
Yeah.
I want Lindsay and Kyle to sit next to each other at every reunion.
Yeah, but Carl was like, "You 2 can't sit next to each other."
They were having the best time.
It was cute.
Okay, we're talking about just like a couple happy things before we get into it all. KJ, I love that he talked about his mental health struggle. It was so sad to hear that he struggled really heavy in the fall.
Yeah, very hard.
But me and Sierra were there visiting him, and then he went to rehab and was diagnosed with bipolar disorder and said, like, he's in a better headspace now.
Yeah,
So that was good to see.
I'm very obsessed with, I know we've talked about it, but that trio, like, how lucky are they to have gotten each other when they got each other? Like, it's just so serendipitous, and then for him to have that struggle and for them to be there for him.
Mhm.
Your girlfriend, Dara, is one thing, but, like, they just formed this bond, the 3 of them, and I'm just so very lucky or thankful that they have each other. Kitty girl is sitting outside, and I can just see her one little eyeball peeking at me from under the chair. But, yeah, I'm very, very happy and thankful that he shared that, and a lot of people on the internet are like, "He just saved lives," just being so raw and vulnerable sharing that, so
Absolutely. It's so lucky to find friendships like that in your adulthood and
yeah,
just people that you like connect with instantly. Another wonderful thing, Sierra's house, she was talking about her progress. Her mom is obsessed with house renovations, is basically the contractor, which is cute because it sounds like they're working on their relationship, like it's gotten better. They're communicating more. She said her dad obviously found out that she bought the house,
mhm.
which I didn't even I guess I thought about it when it aired and then I kind of forgot, but I guess he like doesn't understand why she bought it because it's like needs so much work, but she's like it's sentimental. Like
Some
I
people d get sentimental things, you know?
yeah.
We're all built different, and that's fine. I'm a very sentimental person, like, when they were selling my grandparents' house and, like, cleaning out the closet, I was like, "I will take every T-shirt of my grandpa's, I'm not gonna let that go to Goodwill." Like, I'll take it. I'm
Yeah.
just, you know, I'll take everything.
No,
You
absolutely, and I can't wait to see what the house looks like. You know, they're gonna maybe this will be, like, the first summer house trip if she stays on summer house, where they go to Georgia
Yeah,
and, like, stay in her house or something because they never go on trips, right? The whole show is, like, they're partying in the Hamptons for the summer.
yeah. I feel like she's gonna get a spinoff or something.
That would be amazing.
I did see a list announced for next season, but
Really?
I don't think it was, like, confirmed or anything, but it did not include Sierra or Amanda or Kyle or Wes. It was definitely all the newbies.
Okay. Maybe it was someone's wish list.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know what it was.
When Mia tells Sierra, like, "You need to stop downplaying your success, like, you need to stop doing that. You getting this house, which was a huge deal, and, like, watching you go through it and getting the updates on it, like, you need to be proud of yourself." And then Andy reads this comment that a fan submitted that I thought was so touching and so heavy, but also so real. It
Yeah,
says, "As a Black woman, it's amazing to see someone purchase capital instead of being it, with 5 generations that separate us from slavery."
yeah. Amazing, and Sierra got choked up, and yeah, it was really beautiful. Very
Absolutely,
special.
absolutely. And then Mia, our Bravo bestie, she's Andy's like, "Thank you so much for opening about, like, your mom's passing. It touched so many people." She said the medium, while it was rough, it helped her know that her mom was okay and that she can, like, start to live her life more.
Yeah.
And she's single now.
Yay, we love that for her. I love he was like, "Who did the breaking up?" She was like, "Me, I always do." I'm like, "Of course,
Let
duh.
them know, Mia.
Who would break up with Mia?"
No one in the right mind. But
Yeah,
Sierra says she is having a ball. She is talking to everybody and anybody when they go out. She is like the life of the party. And Mia's like, "Yeah, I'm not interested in a relationship right now. Like, I don't want to go from one relationship to another." And the camera pans to Amanda and Wes.
that's
Amazing.
so good.
So good. Okay. Most shocking moment from the reunion. You want to go first?
Dumb fuck telling Sierra to fuck off. Fuck off. She shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck well, which is how Sierra responded. He's like,
To quote Sierra Miller, "Shut the fuck up."
yeah, we 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 and, like, everyone on the internet is all like, "If that were me, they would have been having to hold me down." And I'm not a physical person, you aren't either, but I think we can all agree, yeah,
Yeah,
don't you dare tell me to fuck off. Are you insane?
yeah. It takes a lot to rile me up, but that would rile me the fuck up. And she said it without hesitation. It
Yeah.
rolled off her tongue.
She thought she was so, like, cool saying it was actually so cringe.
Mine, I feel like, goes off of yours. It's so general. Like, just Amanda's defensiveness,
Yeah.
her lack of empathy, her not crying, her not immediately coming and being like, "Look, I just want to say, Sierra, I am so sorry." Like, she is not begging and pleading for forgiveness or anything. She is defensive and thinks she did nothing wrong, really.
No, literally insane. That one part where she was like, "Okay, so no one has ever done anything like this before?" No. What did Mia said? Are we morally corrupt? Like,
They
no,
were like, "In high school.
yeah.
Yeah, we might do this shit in high school, but we're in our 30s. We don't act like this."
No, absolutely insane.
And, like, it really does make sense why that person leaked the reunion audio because, like, they were like, "We don't know what's gonna get cut out, and we just want you to see this is how she literally was
Yeah.
with Sierra the entire day."
I saw someone on Threads went through, like, the manuscript. Is that the right word?
Mhm.
Yeah, and they,
Or a transcript.
yeah, transcript. That's what I was like, I don't think and they highlighted what was left in and what was cut out, and some was added, and there was honestly a lot that was cut out from that leaked audio.
Wow, I gotta go find that. There's
I'll
just so much content out there about Summer House right now, it's insane.
I saw it on Threads, I'll send it to you.
Okay, perfect. Alright, let's get into the reunion! Well, never mind, we already did this. We don't have to talk about this part. I'm so silly.
Another reunion. We haven't talked about it yet.
Okay, what do you wanna go to?
Where are we at? Let's see.
I was gonna start the opening, but we've kind of been talking about
Yeah, we
this.
already talked about the opening. We'll talk about like everyone getting there and everything.
Okay. So, it was wild to see that they set up West and Amanda in the same dressing room.
Yeah,
I
West.
mean,
Like, yeah,
good
dressing room.
job on production. Sorry. Good job on production, because that was perfect.
I couldn't believe it. He comes in and gives her a kiss, and he was like, "I've never not been with the boys." And then he says that he was feeling zen. Like, how many I'm sorry, but how many drugs are y'all on? Because y'all are fucking out of your fucking rockers. And Andy comes in to check on them, and they're just sitting. Someone I saw a comment and they were like, they didn't even bother to get up. They're just sitting there like scrubs. And he's like, okay, well, y'all seem very calm. And they're like, yeah, we're good to go. Let's do this. And he walks out and West is like, that wasn't bad. Amanda's like, that was nothing. Like, what?
Well, you're delusional. Yeah, there's a
What?
lot of chatter online about what they might have taken before because they were so zoned out. So Amanda just like all the heavy breathing and all these things. It's like, what are you okay?
Yeah. I
What's
saw a
happening?
TikTok, a girl was saying that she's on something and she needs to be on something else. Like, she's not on the right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense. So, and then seeing Sierra, Mia, and Kyle together before the reunion and everything that Sierra's going through, she still has the ability to apologize for Kyle for not recognizing that he was just in a downward spiral and she didn't know how bad it was.
Yeah.
And of course, she would apologize. Like, that's who she is.
How she came in, Sierra, our
Mhm.
soft, loving, she's hurt. We see her choking up. We see her kiki with Kyle and Mia. And then as soon as she stepped foot on that stage,
Mhm.
into the boss bitch that she is and just ate the
She
whole time.
said, "Game time.
Yeah.
Let's go." Okay, I love it's, like, always dramatic, people walking on set, like, depending on, like, what the situation is for the season, so, like, everyone's walking in, and then Amanda walks in, and everyone's just looking like, "What do we do?" Lindsay gave her the only nice compliment of the day, saying she looks good in butter yellow. Lindsay was wearing butter yellow last night at the DSW event.
I noticed that.
I was
Yeah.
like, "Okay, girl."
Comments were like, "I love the butter yellow," because that's what she said. She said, "I love the butter yellow." So all the comments, "I love the butter yellow."
Okay, let's talk about what the title of this episode is.
All rise. That is like, I'm tattoo it. That was fucking epic. I need it on a shirt, a hat, something. When Sierra walks out and Jesse says, all rise, like, why didn't they all rise? Also, they should,
Literally.
but that was just like, oh, that was so good.
I pledge allegiance to Sierra.
Sierra. And then she walks past West, and West looks her up and down and it's like, yeah, yummy. Excuse me?
The way he was, like, moving his lip and, like, looking and, like, not blinking, I was like, "You're a fucking creeper."
Creep. Disgusting. Right there in front of fucking Amanda.
Yeah.
First of all. Also, don't look at her.
Mhm.
I mean,
I mean, I know it's hard not to because she's stunning, gorgeous, beautiful, smart, but close your fucking eyes, West. You don't deserve to look at her.
no,
No.
absolutely not.
Okay, we didn't see this in the YouTube TV version, but we saw it on Peacock last night. They're getting ready to start the reunion, and Wes is making some weird noise with his mouth, and Amanda turns to the side and says, "Don't do that when you're talking." And I went, "It's already begun."
Yeah. And he was like, yeah, I mean, he looks fucking miserable. And someone posted a clip of it and like I was trying to watch it in slow motion because everyone's faces who hear a little bit, everyone like eyebrows raise and like look away and just
I'm not making excuses for West, but I do wonder how he was feeling since his grandma was
yeah,
killed the night before. Like, I can't imagine that.
yeah.
No excuse for what he did, but having that loss the night before on top of everything else.
And his nudes being leaked, which apparently he didn't find out until he walked out on the stage. Come on.
But they were only leaked in Missouri.
Yeah, and someone hacked his phone. Get a grip.
No.
No one
And if
hacked
they are gonna hack your phone, they're not you
they
say it.
they would be leaking your texts with Amanda. Duh.
They would not be leaking a soft dick.
No.
I told you earlier, I've enjoyed Andy so far in this reunion. I think he's had some great quotes. I think he's trying to like call out Amanda and Wes as much as he can. He tells Sierra, like, as a shock to no one, you're gorgeous. Like, you look
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah, I know, I loved that. As a shock to no one on earth.
No one in the universe, Andy. I loved when he goes, "Hey, Kyle, how does it feel to not be the biggest problem in the room?" And then what happens?
Camera pans to Amanda and Wes. That line was so good. Ooh.
Again, props to the camera crew for doing their thing. They were so shady. The way that they would just cut to Amanda and West or one of them whenever something was said to
Yeah.
like dog on them, it was perfect.
So good.
Okay, did you see he posted a thing or said it on a podcast? He's like,
No, he posted it on Threads.
was it Threads? Okay. 6 straight men have come up to me so far on the street to talk about the reunion.
He said that's a new record.
I love it so much. And Andy's asking everyone how they're doing. Carla's still a mess. He was like, we should hold the group to a higher standard. Like, we owe it to be honest and like to be real with the fans. And I'm like, no, don't hold yourselves to a higher standard. That's never been the theme of this show.
But I mean, this is like the lowest you can go.
No, for sure here, but it was just really funny because it's like, no, we don't have standards on these shows. We don't want to. Carl had like a good Carl was firing on all cylinders. I feel he was having a good reunion. Later, Andy asks him what he thought about the statement, and he was like, it was weird. Like they posted this thing, they didn't even mention Kyle or CIARA. It's like singing happy birthday without saying the name. And everyone was like, that was a great analogy, Carl. Good job.
Yeah. Yeah. That is a good one.
Right? It was so funny.
And
All right. So Andy starts like, let's go over the timeline of things. You basically lied to everybody on Watch What Happens Live back in March, and we're getting the flashbacks. He's saying Amanda's his friend that he cares about. He's showing her the streets of New York, even though she's lived there longer than him. He's so good at lying, it's scary.
Yeah.
And they talk about the joint statement some more. End of March, it comes out. The reunion was filmed 3 weeks later. That's like a long time to just have all the chatter and all the online stuff. Like, I can't, that was probably like the longest 3 weeks ever or something.
I don't even remember when, like, because I remember Andy saying that, like, the first blind came out of them holding hands at an event. I don't even remember that picture.
Well, holding your hands under a table
Under a table.
in like February.
Mm.
Because
I
then when Sierra is texting Amanda and
Yeah.
she's like, have y'all kissed, hooked up, held hands under a table? Because like that was the first rumor going around, really. And Andy, again, I said I think he did great because he was like, any casual viewer of this show would look at the statement and think it's so weird that you didn't name your exes. And Amanda was like, it was damned if I did, damned if I didn't. Girl, you're already damned.
What? She's
She
literally
just cares about like her image and how it's going to look to her. You think posting this statement was going to make your image better?
Yeah.
I
What?
don't get it. And the timeline, there's like so much happening. Sierra said she first thought something was going on back in January, which
Mhm.
some people were talking about that, right? It was like a snow day or something.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, and
Um,
Sierra, like, texts her, doesn't answer, calls her, doesn't answer. And yeah, this moment, Amanda shakes her head and Sierra, I loved
She's like,
it.
I answered in 30 minutes. And Sierra's like, yeah, after Mia threw us all in the group text to see if you would respond to her because you weren't responding to me. And your location was at West House. And that was fucking weird.
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
Sierra goes, I'm speaking. Like, I'm going to say my shit. And exactly. Anyone online that's saying CIARA went too hard or harsh, y'all are not true Bravo fans. You would not last a second in the Housewives universe. And this is the time for her to let it all out. Sherry said she wants to drop it after the reunion and move on.
She said she's going to put them in the ground and cover them with dirt. So good.
Girl, and when Amanda said, well, West was there for me all summer, the audacity.
The fucking audacity. And I really wish producers would have put in clip after clip after clip after clip of fucking CIARA sitting there with Amanda crying, playing a little sob ass bitch baby the entire summer.
And going to Kyle and standing up for Amanda and trying to stick up for her and trying to help them have a better relationship or get the fuck out of it. Like,
God, what a little fucking see you next Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday.
I've been seeing this little like trend. People go around and ask their parents or grandparents, like, what's your favorite curse word?
Mm-hmm.
They say it, and then the person recording says that their favorite word is see you next Tuesday. And their parents are like, do not say that word. It's so funny. Every parent, they're like, oh, not that word. No. So funny. I can't say it.
No, just
That
see you
word
next Tuesday.
not come out of my mouth.
And the fact that like CIARA had to be like, I've invited you so many times to hang out and you won't hang out with me. But here you are in the streets with West all the time. You're posting all these things, but like you won't make time for me. And Mia's like, yeah, why are you prioritizing your friendship with West? Like you're breadcrumbing on Instagram. So of course I had to go grab these screenshots, right? This is a Two Soups post that I was telling you about. That basically it's a thing from The Office about like you and your person are forever. Like it was like a thing. It was a scene, and like that's like your soulmate.
Oh my God.
This picture wasn't a carousel. It was September 26th. They're drinking Aperol spritzes on the street, and it's the 8th picture in the carousel, which I thought was interesting. Which September 26th, I mean, they're filming in the city right now. It's a couple days after he slept with Mia, right? From Southern Hospitality.
That freaks me out every time. I'm like, Mia.
I know. Okay, and then we go back to June 5th when they both posted on the same day, another carousel, his with the song My Ex's Best Friend, and then her with the caption, broke my wedding vows because she's not wearing mascara, also because she's starting a relationship with her husband's best friend and also fucking over her best friend.
Yeah. I see Kyle commented and said, OMG, took me a sec. No mascara. And you promised to always wear it. Ha ha ha. Okay, well, this works too. Poor Kyle.
Yeah.
Dude, June 5th.
Yeah, it's insane.
Do you remember the post that she posted in March? After confirmation of them being together, she posted a screenshot of CIARA messaged her on TikTok and IG and said, call me.
But that screenshot, the date said July.
Yeah, but she posted it in March.
I know, it's some bullshit.
That's diabolical.
No, it's some bullshit.
That's diabolical. And in July? Okay. I mean, this goes back from June.
That makes it even worse because you like got the screen, like, what? Why did you take a screenshot of it back in July?
Yeah.
What the fuck's happening?
Yeah.
And then she posted in February wearing his hat. It's just ridiculous. Amanda's like, I was hanging out with other people. I had an awakening. I wanted to prioritize myself. I was hanging out with other friends. And literally,
what friends? Everyone's like, what fucking friends? You literally only have this Katie girl.
Katie DeLuca's catching so much shade. She's like, keep me out of this, y'all.
Dude, her saying I was having an awakening was insane. An awakening. Ew. No. No one cares. Sorry, no one cares. And we would have if you were having an awakening with someone else. She was on her way to having such a moment. Blew it all up.
And the In the City episode we started watching last night, when she's packing her closet, she is so happy. Happy to be packing her closet and is taking all kinds of shoes for this 1 month separation, all these going out shoes, all these things. It's like, Okay.
She pissed me off so bad in that scene too, because she gets to say what she wants to say. Kyle sat there, looked at her, listened to her, and then
Mhm.
as soon as he started talking, she looks at her shoes and starts picking out shoes and even starts speaking about the shoes while he's still speaking. Like, what a careless, heartless bitch.
It's just like blatant disrespect.
Yeah. Don't give a
100%.
fuck. She literally should have said, "Stop talking. I don't care."
Mhm. When her rebuttal back to the group was like, "I don't post everything." And they're like, "You've literally been posting so much going out, more than like you ever used to post."
Yeah.
And Kyle's like, poor Kyle, he was trying to stand up for her, be like, "No, she was hanging out with other people." And then, yeah, Amanda tells her to fuck off because she is hanging out with other people that are not West friends.
Oh, yeah, that's when so she says, like, that other Katie is West's
Mhm.
friend. She's like, "Fuck off, Sierra."
Insane.
Fucking crazy.
Insane.
Yeah.
And she's like, Sierra's like, "You don't want to cross this bridge. You don't want to go there. You really don't. Is your man sticking up for you now? No, he's
Nope,
not." And he's
not
just sitting
one.
there.
Like, that was, like, such ick from him the entire time. I mean, he just is ick 24/7, but, I mean, how she left there and then still went and, like, slept with him, ugh.
And I think I have this later in my notes, but like it's also just sad that she has zero self esteem
Yeah.
and zero self love for her to be in something where she's being disrespected, still, is what it seems, or just has the lowest of expectations of what a boyfriend or a partner should be. Like,
Yes.
that's so sad.
It is. It is, but I don't feel bad for her.
Well, no. And then Jesse's like, "Look, I honestly, like, didn't know what was going on, like, I asked both of them separately, they both lied to my faces." And then he pulls out a timeline, but we don't get to see it.
I know, we still have two episodes left.
True, true.
Hopefully, they'll ask him to bring it out. He probably will. Did you see West's face when that came out? West was like, "Fuck." Amanda also was like, "Oh, fuck." Carl had a little grin on his face. KJ was like, "Let's play." It was so good.
Because I bet some people have been contacting Jesse and letting them know they're seeing them around town. He's probably got some dates, he's probably got some messages or something.
Well, I'm sure Jesse has his own, trying to hang out with him on this day or
Mhm.
like, yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know.
and Amanda's like, "No, Jesse didn't know anything, like, we lied to him the whole time." And you're
Yeah.
just like, "Do you hear what you're saying?"
Dude, when Sierra starts reading the text messages, Amanda says, "I lied. Yeah, I lied." I was like, how? Okay, good on you for acknowledging that you lied. But the way that you are just stone cold face saying, "Yeah, I lied." So, I
And
mean,
do you notice that they never said, "I'm sorry"? It was always, "I acknowledge this, I'm
yeah,
taking accountability for it," but I never heard an "I'm sorry," and I've watched it basically 4 times.
yeah. No, it should have been, "Yes, I'm sorry I lied. I'm sorry. I can't believe I did that to you. I'm sorry." Like, that's it. That's it.
Everything that Amanda should have said last night was just, "I'm sorry." Andy asked her a question, "I'm sorry."
Yeah.
They
Period.
gang up on her, "I'm sorry." All right, we have so much to talk about, so we're gonna cut this episode in half. So this is part 1. When you're done with this one, come back for part 2.